Hello there, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Spit Talk podcast. My name is
Uh,
Jan,
I'm Aaron.
and here in the Spit Talk, but what the fuck? In the Spit Talk podcast, um,
Hey,
talk about stuff.
Kyle said he's down, so
Are you fucking
send him
okay?
the link.
Sure. All right, so he's coming.
Send him the link.
Yeah, this
But
was
yeah,
kind of.
you go send it to him. But yeah, it's been a minute. Sorry for if I'm not looking at you, Jan. It's like I got a new setup,
Oh,
kinda
sorry,
ish.
Mr.
So that's why I'm
Monitor.
like, I gotta figure out how to like look at the screen and my camera at the same time. So we'll work this out. But yeah, it's been a minute, like a month or two.
It's always. I feel like yeah, it's just a monthly thing now. But then now that you're, um,
I want to say that I'm completely done.
I
Like
know. But first off, we do want to congratulate Mr. Aaron Orat here for graduating.
a
I almost said
master's
high
in
school. What the fuck?
whoa, whoa,
Graduating
whoa,
master's degree.
whoa! What is
Graduating with his
this?
master's. Uh, so dude, some good
Thanks,
shit, right?
man.
I know. See, people
Appreciate
are
it.
clapping and shit too. The one viewer, whoever that is, they're acknowledging you now. But
Thanks.
hey, I know I'm proud of you. They're good shit.
Yeah.
I wish I could have
So,
been there for the grad party, but hey, my boat didn't come in on time. Anyways, apparently Kyle's gonna join us,
so
so
he'll be there, or he'll pop in. So I guess
he'll
we could
pop
talk
in.
about we'll talk about something that now that it's summer. We did say it in like the other videos that like I am gonna watch Breaking Bad. So
Yes,
I will hop on that. And it was
yes.
funny because I think you sent me like I think this past week something about Breaking Bad. Like a
The,
guy's like
the guys like the
the
writing.
perfect show ever
No,
is the break. Like he was something like that.
it was like about like what show would you if you
Rewatch
could
again,
if you could erase your memory about it and
yeah, and
watch it
watch
for
it
feel
like
like
the
you're watching it
first
for the
time.
first
Yeah,
time. It's Breaking Bad, and give him another clap. There we go. See, Breaking Bad. He's watching it this summer. Thank you. I'm just kind
yeah.
of I'm milking that thing. I literally I only did it for the graduation thing. I just put it up there. But, but no, yeah, dude. I watch that. Let me know how that goes. He has all the free time in the world. I'm fucking jealous, dude.
You're
I am
almost done
jealous.
though.
Yeah, a little bit. Four, well, probably three more after this week, and then I'm just slow going, dude. The job got me a little bit. Like fuck,
Hey,
but
but
I'm letting it work.
if I can say it like that 4 day work period, that's pretty solid. Or 4.5, I guess.
Four and a
That's
half
yeah.
ish. Yeah, that's the reason why we're recording. Also, I'm a half days on Fridays now, so it feels good to kind of just do this, not at late night.
For
When
you,
for
yeah.
me, when some of us are out, like especially someone that's not here yet, like who's always out on Friday nights for some fucking reason. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, no, yeah, it's good though. It's good because now we could probably do this, and I feel like even Kyle, the fact that he can even do it right now, this would probably be. I'm not saying anything. I'm not making any promises to whoever's listening or watching, or if there's even anybody out there. But we're gonna try our best. And I know this guy always has fucking trips because it's summer. I don't know where he's going.
How'd you
This
know? I do have a trip.
fucking mean, how'd you know? It's summer every fucking summer. This guy has somewhere to go. So I don't know what did you I don't know if you mentioned it. Did you mention it to us where you were going, or you said
I
you were
think I
planning?
did. Yeah. I guess since we're gonna talk about it, might as well. It's a catch up session, anyways. Yeah, I'm going like in July, so I have to finish Breaking Bad all in June. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not that long, dude. It's like probably at most
it's 5
13
seasons, right?
episodes.
5 seasons,
Yeah, the most
like
is
40
13
minutes,
episodes,
right?
I think. Y-
Okay,
Just about. So
okay,
you could knock it out. And I feel like it'll be
yeah.
a good experience
No, it's
that way.
crazy too because I ran in or Alex. We've been hanging out a lot,
Yeah.
kind of. Then he was like, "Yeah, I'm on a Better Call Saul moment right now." 'Cause
Dude.
I think he's starting to watch Better Call Saul. So I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
Well, that's cool. YG
Hey,
says congrats,
thanks.
Master Aaron. Look at
Thank
you.
you.
See,
But
he's
yeah,
waiting.
so Alex has been on that. Then I'm just gonna try and get on Breaking Bad on that stuff. But my trip, I guess, where I'm going is I'm gonna hit up Asia. I'm gonna be a crazy rich Asian. keep it movie
Yeah.
reference. So I'm gonna hit up there. Then maybe gonna be a Ungbok and go to Thailand.
Nice.
So
Wait,
those are like the two countries that me and my girlfriend are going to.
good. That's good. Yeah, I'm jealous. I can't. You know, I can't fly out right now, but if I could, I definitely would. Well, yeah, no, seriously, that's that. It's been a month now. Missed out on a lot of things that we talked about. I don't remember even the last thing that we talked about. Really, like, I feel like it was a review of somehow. I don't know. Um.
Was it Shazam
Yeah. See, so Shazam, The
and
Last of
like
Us,
John Wick? I'm
John
literally
Wick.
looking at my old Regal purchases. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, we talked about this and this.
yeah. So that's been I mean, it was only last. Yeah, it was last month.
You know
The
what's
amount.
crazy though? Like the one thing you said, I'm not sure if we did talk about it. It was like a D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And like you said something to me, and I was like, "Oh, you're right. Maybe we should stop doing that." Like you should, like you said, we should stop watching the movie as a critic or something. I think you said that. You texted me that, like, just watch to watch or something. I'm like, I did watch to watch.
Some movies, yeah. And I feel like, yeah, since we didn't really get to touch up on this, I don't know if Kyle watched it or if he mentioned that he watched it. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. I think it's streaming now. Eh, eh, I honestly thought it was really good. Like, it was really a fun movie. So much so that I never played the game. My girlfriend never played the game, but she's the one wanting to watch it more than twice. We watched it twice in theaters, and she keeps asking me like, "Is it on streaming yet?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's on streaming now. Go watch it." Um, it was that fun for, and the fact that we never even played the game, it kind of
Mm,
shows a lot for. I wonder how other people have perceived it. I know you played the game,
mm-hmm.
um, without
Yeah, like
me, but
I know we texted, like I told you my thoughts, like you thought it was good. I thought it was kind of messy. I think I gave it like a low score or something in
mm,
general. But hey, like, to each his own kind of thing. But I don't know. I just felt like the one gripe I had about the movie, I was like, damn, how come I don't believe their chemistry for some reason? You know? That was
man,
the only thing for some reason.
that's weird because I felt that a lot. I think that was what it had going for it was the cast and
Like
just
you
how
like the
fun.
cast.
Yeah, just how fun and that they were having. Like,
Individually, they look like they were having fun. That's I
yeah.
can say that, but like I was like, oh man, like when they talk to each other, it's like, yeah, let's just get through this line.
See, I did not get that at all. I don't.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
yeah, it's
I don't
weird
know. That was just me.
because I was just having a ball with it. Like, I didn't like, it's not like I came out and really. I think the trailer did it more, or for me, where it's like the first trailer came out and it was kind of this weird thing. Like, it didn't take itself too seriously. You can tell the tone and vibe they were going for already with the first trailer, and I was like, okay, it's kind of weird for a Dungeons and Dragons movie,
Mhm.
but okay, let's just go in with that mindset, see how it is. And with what the directors were going for, I thought it worked so well. And granted, I do just like those guys too. I
Mhm.
don't know if you've watched Game Night, um, but they directed that movie, and I love that one. And I'm excited. Like, really, I don't know where the franchise for this thing is gonna go, if it's even gonna go anywhere. I don't think they made that much money, but now that it's on streaming, hey, maybe it'll pick up some steam. I'm hoping they do something with these characters again because I did enjoy it for what it was. And yeah, I mean, like, you could be on the other side of it too. Like, if you could feel like Aaron, then that's probably something too. I'm curious to see like whoever else played the game. Like, did anyone else say something about how the movie was with who you watched
Mm.
it with?
They said like I think they enjoyed it. Like
Okay,
like our friends, they enjoyed it. And like again, I'm not a like a I have like years of experience. I've only played it for like 6 months. So maybe other people had different opinions on
right.
their D&D level, but um yeah, it was just the line you said of like, yeah, maybe you should stop watching as a critic and just watch to watch kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. Like maybe I did go in as a critic, but
To be fair, you had more of a connection to it since you did play it. I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Mm.
I really, I mean, it is what it is. Like, there's just some movies where it's not, it's fun it's just fun to be fun. And that's
Yeah.
kind of why I'm excited for Fast 10 in the next week. It looks fucking
Really?
stupid, and
Okay, that's why.
and
Okay.
I love that Jason Momoa is just hamming it up in every fucking scene in the trailer that he's in. He looks like he fits in the fucking movies. Like he looks like he fits in. So I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. Like I don't know, I don't know where else they could take this fucking thing, but I'm pretty excited.
Damn. Yeah, it's crazy because if we're just talking about trailers, like, yeah, he's been hamming it up, and like for some reason, I saw on TikTok that like I think Vin Diesel tried to promote it's gonna be a trilogy.
What does that even mean? It's on the 10th movie.
Like he said, like part 1, 2, and 3.
So 10. What the fuck does
That's
that
what he
mean?
said. I was like, what the fuck? Like he said on an interview, I was like, what the fuck? He was gonna
How many
do
one last rides we gotta do, Vin?
it. Hey man,
No, I
he
mean that's fine.
needs he needs to support his family.
True, that's true. I mean, honestly, if they could keep going, then why the fuck not? If it's making the same amount of movie or amount of money that it does, if it's generally liked by the audience, I mean, some obviously it's like so over the top at this point that it's not even what it was. I I still enjoy it. Fast Nine
Yeah,
was probably the weakest for a while.
it was the weakest. That's when Vin Diesel turned super soldier. I
I
was like, what
know.
the fuck?
Everything just went off the rails. Like it was already getting off the rails, so that was the crazy part. But yeah, I mean, I'm still pretty excited. And now that we're joining, dude, hey,
You could have waited.
no, I
We
didn't know what
couldn't
you're
wait
doing.
10 minutes.
I mean, you couldn't wait. I don't know. What do you mean?
What do you mean I
Turn your
couldn't wait?
volume.
I can hear feedback by the way.
Ugh.
I can hear the gum chewing.
I know,
Mm.
odd. I'm gonna mute you real quick. All right, so Kyle's getting ready.
I love how we're all wearing black today.
I know. In solidarity. I don't know. For something.
Nah,
Hello.
but there we go.
There we go. God. What's up, man? Could you chew more obnoxiously, please?
It's an ASMR channel now.
Fuck. No, and
I
yeah.
like how bright it is out there in SF, or I guess where you're at right now.
Oh yeah. No, I mean normally it's like a cave and I don't open the windows, but today I felt like
Yeah,
I
you
should
can hear
absorb some sun.
you can hear the
Can you guys
kids
see the
playing
kids?
in the back.
Oh
I
wow.
can hear the kids playing in the back. I was like, wow,
Yeah. So
such
I
a
mean,
suburban lifestyle.
no, it's actually chaos. It sounds nice, but it's actually chaos.
Interesting.
So
Well, how are you, man? It's been a minute.
yeah, it's definitely been a minute. Yeah, just been busy with a lot of shit. School mainly, and then just all.
Shouldn't you be done? Isn't it like everyone's last week?
Yeah, Monday's my last lecture, and then Wednesday is finals week. So I have like Wednesday, on Wednesday finals week. So Monday, Tuesday, but I have like
Perf.
finals. So need to study this weekend and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, man. Give that man a round of applause, Jan. Come
All
on,
right,
man.
Sorry, I know.
Give,
I was blanking out here. Look at this guy. There we go.
give this
Huh?
man a round of applause for his hard work.
No, I literally uploaded this applause soundtrack just to congratulate Aaron on graduating.
oh yeah. By the way, congrats, Aaron.
So here's
Thanks,
another reason to
man.
play it again. Now Kyle's saying it. No, but yeah, no, I don't know. I've been kind of milking that thing, but hey,
When are
that's
you
good for
graduating, Jan?
dude? I am finishing by July. I am
Okay,
thinking.
all right.
So
Alright,
I'm
so
Expect
pushing.
a round of
that-
applause in July.
Yeah, save that bite
Save
for
that track.
July.
July. Okay, cool. No, nothing, man. We just been catching up on movies that we watched, didn't watch. Did you watch Dungeons and Dragons? I don't know if you did or
No.
did we talk about it? Okay.
No, I kind of like.
What
refuse to
movies
watch
have
it.
you watched
What have you watched?
since that time? I know Look at your Regal purchases or whatever your AMC, whatever.
Okay, hold on.
We'll base it off of that. Because I think Jan and I already checked ours.
Did you guys check the new Notion page?
Yeah, if you let
No.
us
They
in,
give you
because it
access?
says
It
yeah,
says private. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh,
Wait, so
okay, I
you
guess.
can't even see it?
I can't
No,
see
we
it.
cannot see it.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, let me fix that real quick.
No, we're on
After-
a podcast
after-
right now.
after
We're
you check
live,
your
Kyle.
AMC.
Okay,
Come on.
okay, fine.
Check your AMC first.
So as of recently,
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
we already talked. We talked about Mario, which is like a month ago.
We did it.
I don't think we did.
Oh, we did
did
it.
it. That's why I was like, what? Ever
Oh,
since
okay.
April. Check April.
So I mean, we did John Wick, right? So
Yeah. Anything
Okay,
past John
so-
Wick.
yeah, I've just watched the Mario movie and
I think
Guardians
we
of the
did
Galaxy.
John Wick. You didn't do John Wick.
Okay, you did Guardian, so
I did
Okay,
Guardians.
so you did
yeah,
Guardians.
okay, so we can
Yeah.
do. I don't. You watched Mario, Jan, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I did.
perfect. We
I
can
watched
talk about Mario.
Sisu too. Sisu was fucking badass. Did you guys
I
watch
need
it?
to watch Sisu.
Oh
Fuck
my
it.
God.
I'm not sure it's damn. I will really, and I haven't talked
Oh
about
my
Sisu.
God. That show was awesome, bro. But no, I watched Mario too. Renfield. Anyone watch Renfield?
No, Renfield.
Shit. All right.
Dang, I need to. Fuck.
You know,
Sisu
you'd
up.
be surprised. I did watch one thing. Can you guess that one thing that I watched?
that
and it
came
wasn't-
out.
It wasn't by choice. Like I didn't watch it by choice. I watched it with people, but I watched it, and I thought it was pretty okay.
That came out.
Yeah.
Evil Dead.
No,
Oh yeah, you did watch that too, though.
no, I
Didn't you?
didn't. I
Oh.
wanted to.
I can't think of a movie right now.
Dude, we watched the Suzume.
Oh yeah, I heard good reviews about it.
It's
You
pretty
watched
good.
it?
I watched it. Yeah. No, yeah, I watched with people. Like I watched with friends from my old work. I was like, yeah, I was like, fine, okay, whatever, we'll fucking watch an anime. But it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't.
The story is there. Anime always has like pretty good story. Like
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it enough. You know, like a lot of the stuff over my head, but that's just the anime, I guess, for you. I mean, it's pretty good though.
I'm more surprised you watched it with people.
Right. I know. But yeah, that was pretty good. We watched okay, let's just start talking about Mario for a bit, and then we'll get on to the main meat and bones or meat and potatoes of the fucking episode.
Shoot, Mario. Did you like it or you didn't like it? Let's hear. Because
alright.
for me, I could start it because like for me, I really liked it. Like it was like super good for some reason. Like it's very comparable to like Sonic. How like you liked Sonic for some reason. Like I really enjoyed Mario. I like how they brought, or I guess how Mario made sense for the Mushroom Kingdom and like how it came to be and stuff. And there's something about that final act. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I like the little nod there to the accent. You know how people were complaining about the accent in the first place. I liked
think
how
the
they
accent
Mushroom
was-
Kingdom, here I
it was
come.
appropriate. Yeah.
No, I like that they played on the. You don't think I was
Jersey.
like the fucking Italian accent in like it's them doing
The-
commercials for their fucking
Oh,
company or
the
whatever.
little- yeah.
I thought that was cool. I thought it was pretty funny. And I liked it enough. I mean, Jack Black was
Damn,
cool,
What the fuck? You're a Stanley boy?
huh?
Sorry, I was looking at Kyle. He's a Stanley mug boy.
I have the big boy too.
Fuck
I have the
you.
3
Okay,
liter one.
sorry. I got thrown off with the Stanley mug.
You and your TikTok trends, bro.
Yeah.
I've had this for like 2 years.
Well, TikTok
and I am not
has
even on
been here
TikTok,
longer.
I also okay. See now that you mention it, sponsored by Stanley, by the way.
No, we're not.
We're not sponsored by whatever fucking gum Kyle's chewing right now.
Hey, go
Trident
get
Stanley,
your
the only
tried
guy-
and true, man. Come on. You're tried and true on your desk. Go get it.
Oh, you don't do Trident original bubblegum anymore?
No,
Dude.
No, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
still
just saying.
do, bro.
Jan is a tried and true boy, man.
I still do, dude. I don't
So
even
eat
have
that.
reflux anymore. I still do that thing. Like I was like, you know what?
Hey, it burns calories. That's what you told me.
Apparently. Wait,
Yeah,
did I say that?
anyways.
It burns calories slash like feeds the hunger in a sense. So I don't know. I don't know. It's
Apparently.
true.
You know, it's like Jaws
Yeah.
but with fucking gum. I don't know.
hmm
Whatever, man.
But Mario
Anyway,
Back to
movie.
Mario.
Mario. I feel like you guys would be like are more qualified to talk about Mario
Okay, let me
Oh,
see
in
if
you
terms
I
of
you haven't played a game.
remember.
No, I do play the game. I played the
You
original
don't even
Game
have to
Boy
watch. You
stuff.
don't even
Yeah,
have
I don't
to.
feel like you need to because he's such an
Yeah,
iconic
it
character.
Yeah.
addresses a lot of.
Like you, I'm pretty sure you played the kart. You played Mario Kart. You probably
No,
dab.
yes, I played
Okay,
the original games. I played the fucking one on the Game Boy.
so you're
Like
qualified.
everything.
Congratulations.
No, but
Give
like
him
you
this
guys
the
are like
the
round of
bar
okay,
the
but
bar
these
to know
applause.
Mario is very low.
okay, but these guys like dude, every single fucking time. Hey, Smash, okay, and I'm just fucking there in the background watching people play Smash every single time, where these two are going ham at it.
But
Yeah,
it's not like a Smash movie. It's a Mario
I
movie.
mean, it
yeah, it's a
kind of.
Mario movie.
I mean,
No, it
yeah, I
wasn't a
know,
Smash.
I know, but
There was one scene where it could have been a Smash movie.
yes,
Yeah,
The little trial. I thought that
yeah,
was pretty cool.
the
the
DK
DK
stuff.
one.
Yeah, the DK. Yeah. So, but like overall, like the movie itself, like because you were kind of expecting, like, are they gonna do like an original, like Mario story line, like based on the game, or like they're gonna do something different? But they did something different, and I think it was very, like, it was very well appropriate for like all ages, which was nice. Like there wasn't
Yeah,
anything that was like, oh, like this people wouldn't get this or people wouldn't get it that. Like it's very subtle and it's like open to the audience enough to where like, hey, I just know that character. You watch the movie and it's a good movie. So and then on top of like the cast, like the cast, the voice acting was great, I think.
mhm.
Jack Black did pretty good, which was pretty funny. Chris Pratt, as mentioned before. Anya's voice, you can definitely tell it was Anya.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
But for some
Um,
reason, she fit so perfect. You know,
oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I thought she
but
was fine.
Toad was MVP. So
Mm.
I'm kind of sad that, I mean, well, I was really hoping for like a Yoshi thing. I mean, they did show a Yoshi thing, but it wasn't like, hey, here's Yoshi.
There's a post
There
credit thing,
is. Yeah,
isn't
did
there?
you see it? Yeah, the
Apparently,
post credit scene.
Which one?
there's
I
a
thought
Yoshi's egg or something.
Oh, the
Right?
egg. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the egg. Yeah.
So
I
that
didn't
one,
even watch
I
it,
hear that's
but
in the works, or it's gonna be in the
Mm.
works. But I guess all those things on top of that, I think what made it help for me to enjoy it a little bit more, because I guess I was gonna go in liking the movie already just because it's Mario.
Mhm.
It was the soundtrack for me. Like
Mm.
they didn't like overplay the Mario theme, but there were like hints of it. So
Mhm.
whoever was the music director or the one who orchestrated it, I liked how they just like threw in a tad of the Mario, but you can tell it was a Mario song.
Mm.
So I guess the best example, like fuck it, like spoiler territory, like is the ending scene where they play the superstar theme, but it
What
made
the?
it so epic. You know, like
Yeah.
we know that dun, 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 like they played that, but it was
Mhm.
very subtle and made it like more, orchestrated and like it felt like it felt the moment. Like I think I literally got goosebumps when it happened. I was like, oh
Mm.
shit, like it's such a vibe. Like so, I really thought the music did well to help the Mario movie.
Yeah, and then also with that too, it's like the animation and the music, like played really like played well with each other. There was a lot of things in like with the animation where like, oh, like how are you supposed to do this, or like like the little donkey maze, or like even with like all the carts, and then like just
Mm.
everything in general, like them fighting at the end too. It was like really good. It's like hard to like, it's a very like good movie.
Yeah.
So
You know what else? Speaking of the music, I realized a song, no Sleep Till Brooklyn plays in the Mario
oh
too,
yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, I think so.
At the
Yeah, like the
end,
commercial
right?
during the was it during the end or
Oh,
during the commercials?
I don't remember, but I remember hearing that song there,
mm.
and also in the movie that we're gonna talk about more later.
Guardians.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, Chris Pratt? Like, let's kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was enjoyable. I mean, it's a kids movie. Like a lot of like for what I think it made a lot of
I
like,
don't think
money,
it's a
didn't
kids
it?
movie. I think it's a general audience movie.
No, yes, I know, but it's obviously geared towards kids. And what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, the fucking population went out in droves to see this fucking thing because
Oh yeah,
I think it made a lot of money. Like I don't
isn't
I
it the
don't know.
highest gross right now for animated?
I know it's not for animated overall, but I know it's in the billions now. Like I know it's 1 billion.
Yeah.
Like it just passed it. So, yeah. I mean, if you're waiting for a Mario sequel, it's gonna come. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And it was short and sweet. It wasn't like they
Mhm.
didn't It wasn't
Oh, there
overdone
it
in any
says
way.
highest gross video game film, not animation. So
I
in the
see.
video game category, it's top.
Damn,
tough.
is
Which makes
this a?
sense.
I think you said it too, John. Is this a uphill battle now of video game movies? Like Sonic, then of course
Or
the
downhill.
TV show. No,
Yeah.
uphill.
No, but
Because
uphill's
it's been
harder.
downhill, like Mortal Kombat, like those have been downhill.
They are
True.
improving in terms of video game
True.
Yeah,
adaptation for
basically,
movies.
Wait,
like
wait.
Sonic, Last of Us, and Mario.
I thought
That's fair
uphill
to
was
say.
like if you're because it's harder to going up,
No, but
in it.
like I was going for because they're like video games are rock bottom movies, but now it's like they're climbing
Okay.
up. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a I don't know, a video game and a song, blah, 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 a video game of songs or something.
Oh, okay. A
You just
video
you
game
just
renaissance. I
you
got
just
it.
ma-
Yeah, yeah.
you just made that category up.
I fucking did, yeah. Um, I don't know. Is there anything else that's upcoming that's a video game that looks pretty fucking good? Like I don't know. Oh, God of War, they're making one, aren't they? I thought they were.
No fucking way. I don't
Dude,
know about that.
they're
But
making
or
a
I know I
show.
said I said I would
I
like that, like to
think,
see that. But
yeah.
we'll see.
And Triple H is Kratos, baby. Let's fucking go. No, I was kidding.
I saw that too.
Let me see. I didn't. I watched a few things. Let me check what else I watched.
There's Air. That
We
was
did
like
watch
the
Air.
last.
I have
I
not
like.
seen. I have not watched Air yet. I'm so
I
mad.
fucking loved Air. I thought Air was really well done.
Okay.
It's kind of like a return to form for Ben Affleck in terms of directing. It's just directed really, really well, and you felt like you were in the the 80s. Like
Yeah.
like they really hit that home in that era. So I thought it was really well done.
Did you guys watch The Covenant? Just curious.
No, I remember you telling us to watch it. That's the one with Florence, right? Or not Florence?
Jason
The Skarsgård guy.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal's in
Oh,
it.
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal's
Sorry.
the main one. Yeah. So
The soldier,
yeah.
that's trying to rescue the fam.
it's a war movie. So, but
No, I haven't watched it.
Is it good?
That was on my. I wanted to
no,
watch.
it's on the I need to watch it. It's one of those. So, but I just checked my stuff and Air just popped up in Covenant. So, eventually I'll get to watching these.
I know.
Was
Dude,
Renfield good?
Renfield was pretty fun. I mean, it's Nicolas Cage as Dracula. It was fine.
Is that it?
Yeah,
is that the description? It's just like Nicolas as Dracula, and then that's
honestly, there was not much to the movie, but obviously, if you're gonna watch it for Nicolas Cage, you're gonna get Nicolas Cage as Dracula.
No, but I'm going for Nicholas Hoult.
You still haven't watched
I did.
Oh,
Dude,
you did?
I
What do you
did.
think of it? What do you think of it?
Dude, it was pretty good.
Right? It's fucking
unbearable. What the fuck?
The unbearable something of I forgot.
I know, dude. I was feeling like Pedro
something.
one day. I was feeling like Pedro. I was like, you know what? I need some Pedro. And then I'm watching that movie. I was like, dude, this is fucking cool.
Their chemistry was like really good.
I know.
Like it was just it was so fun to watch. So
I mean, I like that they didn't make him like they didn't ruin that chemistry like by putting them against each other. Because I thought that's what we thought it was. I mean, it's been out for a while. If you're being spoiled now, I'm sorry, but like like the fact that they didn't put them against each other because he's not really the bad guy or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty cool. I liked it. And Nicolas Cage being able to do stuff where he's kind of poking fun at himself a little bit. He's even playing like two different, like a hallucinogenic version of him. I cracked up every time he was fucking like yelling out his name. Dude, I
Yeah.
thought it was hysterical. But yeah, that was a pretty good movie. I like that one too. Um, let's just get right into it. I feel like we've wasted enough time, 30 minutes. We're finally going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We're pretty on time, I think, right?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
time.
I
Yeah, we're on
think
time.
that's like a
If
week.
if we film
That's
within the
not
week of
time.
if we film within the week of release, I think we're on time.
right. So, yeah,
So
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 just came out. It's James Gunn's last one, his last foray in Marvel before leaving off to do some stuff in DC to do whatever he's going to do there. Um, Overall, what did you guys think? I mean, we could probably start with the least optimistic one here. Um,
me.
Oh yeah, call it
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Who's the
there.
least-
Yeah,
I
was
liked
gonna
it. I liked it.
that's why I wanted you to say it. So, like, you should
Okay,
probably go
yeah.
first, and we'll
So yeah,
go
I
from there.
definitely. So the thing is, like, I think Guardian Galaxies as a series for Marvel is probably one of their better franchise staples collectively. So going into the third movie, I was like, okay, like this should, 1 and 2, like pretty good. 3, I was like, 3 pretty hit it home too, and especially with like, do we do spoilers? Anyways,
Yeah,
um,
fuck it.
sorta. Would it be a
Like,
okay? Yeah.
after initial.
Okay, after
Yeah,
initial,
just
yeah.
give your thoughts, and then we'll.
Yeah, but
Mm.
basically how they put the story behind one of the other characters, right?
Hmm.
It was definitely it was nice, and you just kind of see, and then the chemistry within all of them, right? Like they never really outshined each other. So overall, I think the story was good. The connections and overlapping all the chemistry from like the previous movies was there. Um, and for it to be sent off, as their last series, it's like, why are you guys laughing?
It's the kids
The
in the
kids.
background for me. I
Oh,
love
sorry.
it.
I can
No,
turn
I
off
love
my
it. I
game.
love it.
No,
I
you're
love
good. You're
it.
good. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, overall I liked it, and I don't know if this is like I said it earlier, like the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise within Marvel is probably like one of their
Hmm.
better trilogies. I don't know if I would say it's the best one, but it's definitely like up there. So
Mm.
with the third movie, it's a nice tie off. It's a nice memento to the cast and to see where everything else is going to happen from here on out. So
Hmm. Yeah, going off of you, like you said, it's probably one of the better trilogies. I think it's the best trilogy out
yeah.
of all, in my opinion. Like out of all the Marvel
Mhm.
movies that got a third, like I think that one had the best
Mhm.
trilogy. And um, like you said, it was just a story for me. Like it was just a good ride from beginning to end. And I think, of course, the mastermind behind it is James Gunn, who kind of wrote and directed all three, so to help it out. So that's just my initial thoughts. It's a good conclusion for the movie, and it's the best trilogy out of the whole Marvel phases. So
Mhm.
that's my say of Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, I'll take it a little further. Because what like
A little further, it's the best.
no.
Bestest movie
Here's the thing, right? Like, it's been so fucking long. Like, you know how many fucking? I feel like how many months now? All three of us. I mean, not just even us. I feel like the general audience has been like. I feel like superhero fatigue starting to set in. Like, it's finally
Yeah,
starting to get us.
we've been talking about that
Like,
a lot. Yeah.
I'm not getting into it as much anymore, and that's kind of concerning. You weren't getting into it, Aaron. Even like for whoever who the person that probably loves this stuff the most was even like, it's all right. Like, he's the one that's getting to that point, and if we're getting to that point, then we're in a pretty bad spot, is what I'm saying. And I feel like Guardians now coming out with a win for Marvel after like a dry spell for how many months. It's a real breath of fresh air, especially
I
it's
wouldn't
kind of
say
bitter.
it's. I wouldn't say it's a breath of new air. It's just more
It's like
so the same
old
breath
air,
that
like
it's old air that we like enjoy.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it's a
it's
breath of
like
fresh air
that.
because we've been on such a dry
Yeah.
spell for so long that finally we're getting something good again and we're finally excited about this stuff again. The
Mhm.
bittersweet part of that is like it's the end to this thing. It's literally the finality for not even just the Guardians, but James Gunn being in this
No,
overall like
it's everyone.
thing
It's
and
a
everybody
It's just
too.
yeah.
everyone. Yeah.
So it was really well done, and I thought it had a great like it pretty much closed everyone's story for the most part. Like everyone's
Yeah.
story was wrapped up pretty tightly, and I that's kind of why I thought, like you said, like it was literally from beginning to end, it was just go 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 go, and that's kind of why I thought this one was the best one out of the trilogy. I mean, yeah, it's a good trilogy for Marvel as a whole, but out of the trilogy itself, I feel like this is the best one out of the three,
So
only because
would you do 3-1-2?
yeah, I would. Only because like these guys are so fairly established at this point, and that we're just in it for the ride. And
Hmm.
especially going into the backstory of Rocket and talking more about that, seeing more of that, and actually having a villain that you wanted to fucking die. Um, Overall, it did a very good job for me. So I
I
thought it
I
was really well
I
done.
appreciated him as a villain.
That's what I meant. Like I
Like
wanted him to
he,
fucking die because he's such an asshole. Like holy shit, dude! Someone kicked this motherfucking ass. But
Hmm.
I know he did really well. Everyone did really good. I thought like the standout was obviously Rocket. Rocket was definitely the standout. And the weird part is like a lot of the stuff that we could probably get into. Should we get into
Yeah,
spoilers?
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. The
send
like
it.
the weird part is like for the most of the movie he was in a fucking coma. Like it was literally his backstory
Yeah,
leading up to him
And I like
getting
that
healed
part.
again.
the
Yeah.
I like
backstory was great because it's like it gets into your like animals, like it was like an
yeah.
animal thing, and it was like
And
oh
mhm. And not only that, it's just it shows like what you said, how big of a family they are. Like Rocket was the key or like the glue to all of them, apparently. Like
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Yo, how's Rocket? How's Rocket? How's everyone?" Like,
yeah, they made it a point to be like, hey, like we
yeah,
like
like we're a
follow the lead.
family and we're not leaving anyone behind, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
we'll freaking go to the ends of the earth just to rescue our friend. And
Mhm.
like that's
Yeah.
what they did in this movie, and that's something we saw in this movie. And I guess I can be on that boat where it is it is the best out of the three trilogies just because it's a good closing and there is an established story, or they're established characters where we followed from day one. But I think the best part is just that journey we went through with all of them, because going back to the Rocket is just like he has a connection to all of them, like that whole I again I'm gonna use my TikTok sources. Like this one person noted that, like, how Nebula was crying when Rocket said his first words, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like
Because they're the only
it
one.
made sense that she cries because for the 5 years of Infinity War and Endgame, it was just those two.
Yeah.
So like they were able to grow a bond with each other. So I was like, damn, that's fucking. I totally forgot. Like
They were the only
I just,
ones
yeah,
being
that it
blessed.
was just past my
Yeah.
head. Like Infinity War and Endgame happened as well. Then like adding that to the story, it helped. So I was
Mhm.
like, fuck.
I know. And speaking of Nebula, I thought this was the most I've enjoyed her
Yeah,
in this
Oh yeah,
franchise too.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone was just firing on
everyone
all
was super
cylinders.
good. Like I love
For real.
Drax's story for some reason. Like
Exactly.
I never liked Gamora. I've told you guys so many times. Every time Endgame, like every time Infinity War, there was a Gamora scene. I'm using the restroom straight up. But I'm happy. I'm happy for her character. I'm glad what she's doing is good. But I'm not knocking down Zoe Saldana. Like she's perfect for the role. But it's just I don't know. Out of the five, she's like my least favorite in a sense. But
Mm.
um, yeah, like everyone who closed out a story was really good. Like even Mantis, who didn't have a lot of screen time, I guess, in Endgame, Infinity War, but had the most in the second Guardians. Like we were already attached to her for some reason.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Like,
the
and she's
holiday
just a
special helped.
newbie.
The
Yeah.
holiday special helped with her too. Like I think we a lot here's the thing, like we got connected to all their relationships more not even just from this, from other stuff too, and like all of it culminating here, where we're seeing Drax and Mantis always going at each other, and like the Nebula and Rocket thing, where obviously they're the only ones that didn't dust. Like they were just together the whole time. A lot of that stuff, is just details that that they know we're aware of. So I definitely appreciate that, and I definitely appreciate um Drax's story too. Like I
Dude,
love the fact that he finally
can I?
danced.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
he talked
yeah,
a little bit more in this movie. Like
yeah.
his dialogue was way better structured in this movie compared to like the
Dude,
other ones.
I just have to say it, dude. Like those lines are the ones that get me. So my favorite line in all the Guardians is when Yondu said, he may be your father, but he isn't your daddy." That one was badass. And the other line that got me in this one is the Drax. Like, you're not Drax the Destroyer, you're Drax the dad. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, that's so
Yeah.
beautiful. I'm like, really? Like when you see him playing, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
and
cry.
it's not out of character at all. That's the thing. It's never been out of
Yeah.
character
the
because
the whole like he's like talking to the kids.
what's up, little
Dude,
idiots?
yeah, and then he's like,
Yep,
you
yep,
knew how to
yep,
speak
yep.
this language? He's like, well, you guys didn't ask. Like, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
like
fucking
even the
Yeah.
way he said
so
it,
good.
like he
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
say it in a mean way. He was just like, "You guys
Yeah.
never asked,"
Yeah.
because like they literally thought he was an idiot. Like I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
dude!"
It's
Like
it's it's
why?
it's crazy.
It's
Like
the
it's just
silver lining
hitting. Like it's
between-
just making
yeah.
connections like here and there. I was like, "Fuck."
It's the perfect ending because obviously in the beginning he was a dad. That's literally why he
Yeah,
became Jax the Destroyer. So to tie that up and to have this as the ending for him, and to finally for him to let go and be the dancer.
yeah,
Remember how he's knocking on dancers
yeah. I
before,
was
like
like, dances are for like idiots or like for
for
the weak or
idiots.
something.
Yeah, and finally he's just let go. I mean, say what you want. Like some people would mention that, like, hey, he finally was the least developed out of the. I feel like they developed him enough for me, like in this movie,
Yeah.
and wrapped his story up enough for me that I'm pretty satisfied with it. Um, and also
Right.
Mantis going off on her own. Like
Yeah,
you said, yeah, she wasn't the most. Like we didn't see her the most out of all of them, but she did really well for what she was given. I thought.
Well, the thing about like Mantis's character, right? It plays off a lot from Drax. So her dialogue with Drax kind of it's one and the same, where like they kind of
mhm.
because you didn't really need a huge backstory for Mantis, right? Too, but because Drax and Mantis kind of have like this backdrop chemistry, right? They just that together in its sense like plays both characters really well. So
Yeah,
Did you watch the holiday special, Kyle?
I did not.
dude, you
Were
have to
you
watch it.
were you weirded? Like, how did you react when they were saying like that's your brother, that's your sister to Peter and Mantis? Did you notice that?
Yes, I did. I
And
just
you're
Were,
like,
were
okay,
you like,
yeah.
what the
Were you
fuck?
like, what the fuck? Yeah.
it just kind of flew over my head. I was like, there's probably something that I just don't remember or
Yeah,
didn't watch. But then I was
yeah.
like, all right, like
Yes.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering how people felt about that who didn't watch the holiday special. I'm like, they're just like all of a sudden they're mentioning like their brother and sister, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I don't know. I thought Mantis was good.
No, yeah, Mantis,
Gamora, yeah.
like, yeah, sorry, like, but Mantis was the best. Like, sorry, like, they're all the best. But Mantis, I love how truthful she is. Like, she just straight up called out everyone, and that, like, in a friend group, you need that. You just someone just
Yeah.
just straight up saying like, yeah, you're mean. He's an idiot. Like Groot's Groot. Like, like you need
Yeah.
someone to just call you out sometimes. So like that was good to see,
Oh.
like in the family,
There
or friends.
was I don't know if I'm just nitpicking or because it's a gripe for me. I don't know if I liked how they kind of ungrooted Groot.
What?
Ungrooted Groot?
What are you
No,
talking
because
about?
like how he said, how he spoke.
No, you don't
No,
get
no,
it.
you don't get it, dude.
You
No.
don't get it.
I think their intention with that was that he's still saying I am Groot, but the audience
But
is finally
yeah,
understanding.
like we
him.
understand Groot.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, man. See,
No, okay,
you
but
didn't
also
believe
it's
it.
no like
That's why it's the last
felt-
thing.
no, but I also felt like in this one, there were certain Groots that were like, this is definitely Vin Diesel. Whereas like other times it kind of went over my head that like it's Vin Diesel. But then I don't know, maybe I was like paying attention more clearly and stuff, and I was like, there were a few Groots that I was like, you can definitely hear Vin Diesel. And then the little thing at the end was like, oh, okay. So,
I
but
mean,
that makes sense now.
it's Vin Diesel though.
No, I know. I'm not knocking it off. It was just kind of like,
No,
you
yeah,
know,
I don't know. I was gonna say like I think it established it more for me that Groot is kind of the MVP to be honest, because
Yeah.
he's literally Chewbacca. He's literally
oh
Chewbacca,
yeah,
and
yeah.
this movie just kind of made that more
Mhm.
prominent for me in my head because anything they need, anything they need to do or what they gotta do, Groot just
Yeah,
does it. He's literally the Chewbacca of the fucking group, and
yeah.
he's the one that doesn't talk, obviously. But like the fact that like the thing I laughed about the most was like that whole bit with the car, and
Yeah.
he's like, okay, hold this. And you know how Nebula can't open the fucking door? But if you watch that again, Groot opens that door like nothing. He literally just goes in the car and chills in it. And Gamora's like having a hard fucking time if you didn't notice. That's why I was laughing.
Mm.
So I was like, dude, Groot just fucking opened it. Like he's the
Mhm.
OP, dude. He's like literally the MVP of the group. Like and the whole scene with the shootout where he's like, okay, fine, now kill them all. And he just shoots out all the fucking guns. I was like, dude, this is fucking
Yeah.
badass, dude. I don't
I
know.
like it.
I enjoyed Groot a lot more here too. Gamora, like the whole dynamic with Gamora being not being the Gamora that they knew and loved, and for like I was kind of scared that they would backtrack on that a little bit, like oh all of a sudden he's gonna fall in love with Peter again, and yeah, you do see something where there's that chemistry still. Obviously, and that's because I don't know if they're it's that thing where they're meant to be. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Like you could see that chemistry between the two, but they didn't go full on with that relationship. It's because it's not the same people,
Yeah.
obviously, and you're not gonna have that same thing. And they do acknowledge that, like, hey, we were probably pretty fun, huh? And he's like, yeah. The fact that he accepted that,
That was sad too. Like
right?
seeing that. I was like, damn, man. I don't know, like
Uh,
like that part was crazy. It's like that when he said that, like we probably had fun kind of thing, or that whole scene. It was like it's basically Peter saying like, yeah, I can't, like I can't with this Gamora in a sense, like because
mhm.
it is a different Gamora. So like,
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's
so
just him. Like it's both. It's pretty much about like this whole movie's about like loss, really. Like
it
so it's
is.
just him coming to terms with it. Like yeah, it's my Gamora is dead. This is not the same Gamora, obviously. And whatever I said, the thing that was really satisfying to me too, is he was calling out like, why the hell are you even with the Ravagers? Like you think they're people that could be your family? We're your family. But then at the end, when Stallone was like, hey, welcome back home, and then they're treating her in that way, and like, dude, they're literally like family around her. So they closed her off in that way, and I thought that was really satisfying too. Like the fact
Mhm.
that they did that because you know it is what it is. She's not the same one, and
Mhm.
it was really cool. I thought. Um, I feel like there's a lot of things we can
Dude,
unpack.
if
Really.
you think about it, we just hit every character. Like
Well, yeah.
we talked about every character except the one which
Oh,
is the high evolutionary. If you guys want to
I
talk
was
to
about to
them,
say, yeah. Shout outs to
Yeah. Chuck
shout
Woody,
outs to
baby.
Adam.
dude, just shout
Yeah.
out to the Peacemaker fucking crew.
Dude,
That's
for
the
real.
whole
Yeah.
Peacemaker crew. Everyone
Freaking
in
real.
that like
In
what
that
that human body planet, like shit, that's a fucking Peacemaker cast.
yeah. So
Dude.
they
That's
they did
the
pretty good.
that's his
They did
wife,
pretty good.
right? The
Yeah,
the
that's his
girl.
wife. Yeah,
Yeah, that's James
the
Gunn's
yellow
wife.
girl.
hmm And
I
then
liked
the
it.
the Suicide Squad rat person. I don't know if you noticed this. You know
That's
the
Sean. Isn't the rat person Sean Gunn?
no. The one where she could like
Oh yeah,
call
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
sewer
you're right.
rats or
You're right.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the purple girl.
That's the purple girl.
It's like
Yeah.
I told you she digged me.
I
Dude,
know.
Star
I
Lord
fucking
is
love that.
fucking his Riz, man. He got
Yeah.
Riz.
I know. I think yeah, he was a perfect guy to give the first F bomb to in Marvel too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that
Like
It
like, I was
was
like
open the
either
that was
him
fucking
or
door.
appropriate.
Nick Fury. It
That was
was him or Nick
appropriate.
Fury.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Yeah, I like that they wrapped up his story in that way because we were always wondering too. And I remember when this trailer came out, I was like, "Holy fuck, are they coming to Earth?" But then really, it's not Earth. It's like Earth 2 or Prime Earth. I mean,
Counter Earth.
or Counter Earth. Sorry. Um, and yeah, that was always in your mind, like, dude, Peter's been back on Earth, but he still hasn't seen anybody, or
Yeah.
his fucking family or whatever. He hasn't even tried. The fact that they ended it in the way that they did. For that, I thought it was really cool. And I mean, obviously he's coming back now. Like we know that now. Like,
Hmm.
and I didn't know that he was. To be honest, I thought this was the final for everybody. But I'm pretty glad that we still have someone that we could get back to for this one. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so like going off the that is just the high evolutionary, I guess, is like his character was interesting, and he had a good strong, or Rocket had a good strong line for him. The whole like, oh, you didn't like that, the like, oh, you didn't like our perfection, so you want to perfect it. That line when he was dying,
Mhm.
that Rocket line. I don't know, that was such a good line too. And like what you said earlier, Jen, like I love how he was like a a-hole ever since day one. And like it was weird, people were saying like he should have played Kang. I was like, oh, I was like, that would have been dope, like if he played Kang.
Yeah,
Speaking
Like just a crazy motherfucker, dude.
there's people saying I don't know how prominent this would be. Obviously,
You
we
can
can't
though, I
speak.
feel like he died
No,
technically.
no, but here's the thing: we can't speak on the Jonathan Major situation right now. I don't know what's going on there, but if
Mm.
there's a chance that he's not Kang anymore, and I don't know if Marvel's going to do this because Marvel's never really done this where they backtracked on some things. But they were saying High
Hey,
Evolutionary could be a Kang variant, and that he could just probably take over as Kang from here on out, like the actor
yeah,
itself.
because we haven't had a 616 or MCU variant technically.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because the one that was
depending,
trapped was a different variant.
yeah.
Right.
So
That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
on that little note, right? And I guess if you were to, kind of cancel Jonathan Majors, and this is, I guess, dependent
Which we
on.
don't. I don't want to cancel
Which
him.
I
Oh no,
don't
no,
want
I
to.
no, I don't want. Yeah, I don't want it either. But seeing that, like, I guess we'll just figure out when Flash comes out and how well things get received in terms of like, hey, here's an actor, here's
Oh, that's
your
what you're saying.
character, and just kind of, but like Disney in it, Warner Brothers and Disney are kind of like two separate companies in terms of
But
how
Yeah.
they
that's a
deal their
different
thing.
situation though, I think, because Ezra did that stuff way after they finished filming Flash already. They have a choice to recast him right now. Like it's not like Jonathan
Ah,
like yeah, sure, they did Loki season 2, but that's about it. Like
yeah,
he
yeah,
did
Yeah.
he's not in
He's
anything
like
else
by
afterwards.
yeah.
contract, kind
Right.
of
And
thing.
they have a chance to like, okay, fuck. I mean, it's not like they didn't recast before. They recasted like fucking Rhodey,
Rhodey and
without
who
saying
else?
anything.
Yeah.
They recasted Hulk. They recasted Cassie for Christ's sakes. Um, so it's not something that
Out of
you
the
know
realm.
out of the realm for what they can do. It's more so some people were coming up with the theory of like, hey, what if the High Evolutionary was? And I think it just kind of it's kind of a praise for Chukwudi because like they're saying like, what if he's just a Kang variant? Like almost like wishful thinking, like he's just a Kang variant. Just make him be Kang. It's because
Yeah.
of how well he fucking performed as the High Evolutionary and how much I fucking hated the guy
Hmm.
because of what he was doing to
There was
Rocket. Like,
a
yeah,
certain madness um that you needed. So
Yeah. But he did it so elegantly. So that's
yeah.
the thing. Like Kang has like this elegantness, but
Yeah, yeah.
there's also this craziness. And again, we're not knocking Jonathan Majors. Like I think he did okay, or he did fine. But like if we had to replace him, like
only
I feel
because
like
yeah,
he's up there, and I'm okay with that if it does happen, or if it, and like, come on, man, James Gunn did the impossible. He was fired, then rehired. So like,
and now he's the CEO of DC.
yeah, so like I'm just saying, like if they let go Jonathan Majors, like
James Gunn
he
knows
can he
his
can
worth.
possibly come back. Like there's still that option. The recasting
Yeah,
is still an option, and coming back is still an option
Yeah.
you know
because
what's
Marvel has done it.
crazy about the? I mean, this is kind of going off track really with the conversation, but the James Gunn situation when he got canceled, right? You know how they booted him off Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, the person that did that was Alan Horn, who was on Disney at the time. Apparently, he fired him for the tweets or whatever, and then Alan Horn retired from Disney, and then James Gunn went on to DC right afterwards. So guess like now that James Gunn's in DC, guess who else is in DC?
Alan Horn.
Yeah. So now
Oh,
people are like,
Is
there's
it
like
a
some
corporate
conspiracy.
Disney thing?
There's some conspiracy theories like, did you hire him on purpose just for this shit to happen so that way you guys could take over DC too or what? Some shit like that. I don't fucking
it's
know.
Subtle plot.
I
it's
mean,
a Hail Hydra.
I know. It's really funny though.
Hail
That's what
Marvel.
so like, you know what?
We were
Now I
like,
mean,
they're like in the hallway shaking hands, like, stay loyal, man. We're gonna burn DC to the ground.
man, I mean, no, seriously though, Guardians 3, James Gunn's love letter to his characters, like the ending for his characters, it just makes me more excited for what he's gonna do with DC. Granted, like I said, I'm still a little wary of whatever the fuck he's doing, but on
James
a
Gunn knows
single,
his worth.
yeah,
So
Dude, we
if you
didn't even
know,
touch we didn't even touch Adam Warlock, but I don't know. Like, he was okay. I'm like,
I that was my one negative, I would say.
yeah, he
I
was
didn't
okay.
like
Yeah,
him.
they
enjoyed him.
freaking like that
I
guy
enjoyed him.
built like Will Poulter like fucking build himself up, and like I thought it was gonna center around him. It really didn't. Yeah, so I think that was the one negative.
the nods to like
Yeah,
all the little things. I was like, oh, this is great. Like, so
yeah, the stuff. And I guess the last thing we do have to talk about, at least for Guardians, is just the ending. Like, the ending was perfect. Like, it's on everyone's TikTok. The song, it's like, it's just there, the dog days are over kind of thing. Like, sheesh, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, that ending was too perfect for some reason.
I know. I was talking to my girlfriend, like, because we were playing the playlist before, and I was like, why the fuck is Florence and the Machine in this goddamn thing? And then I realized, I was like, it's James Gunn. We'll probably see how it goes. And
Yeah,
the way that he used that song to end it all, I was like, oh my god, dude, it's better. It really makes everything feel like it just feels
it's the
final. Like
end.
it feels
Yeah,
like
like,
it's
this is
the
the
end,
end.
and
it's a good. That's how you end series, right? It's just kind of
No,
end
but
it on a heartbreak and kind of just like sit on it. Like you get to sit
yeah.
on it for a while.
But yeah, James
So
Gunn did an excellent job on like music on each Guardians. But
yeah,
like what Jen said, that last song, The Dog Days, is just like straight up perfect. And I was just
so
telling Louis,
which
like, go ahead.
soundtrack is the best?
I'll talk about that later. But
Okay.
but like I just to wrap it up, like I was telling Louis, like, that first time I heard that song, it was in our like high school Got Talent. I'm not sure if you went to the first Got Talent, Kyle, or
Pretty
our
sure I
first
did.
talent
I'm
show.
pretty
That's
sure I
that's
did.
what we named it, Got Talent. But this girl was singing it, that song. Then that whole time I was being an a-hole and like, just like, man, this song sucks. Like, why is she singing this song? But after Guardians, I was like when it started playing, I was like, oh man, they're playing this dumb song again, right? But when
Yeah.
it started playing and seeing what scenes are going on, it's like, why do I love this song now? Like, my whole
that's what I'm
perception
saying,
changed.
dude.
I was like, holy crap! Like, James
Yeah,
Gunn did it perfectly. Like, he said that Guardians is going to be a like kind of like a music playlist like movie, and he stuck to it. Like, this whole ride was a music playlist from
It's the end.
first to end.
It's the end of the cassette. It's the last song of the
Basically,
cassette,
dude.
and you hear the click at the end, and then you're like,
Last
wow,
song of the
that was
Zune.
yeah.
that's what I was saying. I was like, that's why I was like, why the fuck is this song in this playlist? And because I mean, it's a fine song, but
Now it's a great
to
song.
now that there's feelings behind it, there's emotion behind that thing because of what they did with this movie. Every time I hear it now, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a
I
sad
get that
song.
feeling a little bit. Yeah.
I was even telling Louis, and this is me not watching any interviews, right? I told Louis straight out, like, the gate. I was like, dude, it feels like I just finished high school and it's a sad moment. Like, like that whole high school, like, oh, I'm not gonna see my friends anymore. They're gonna go to college. Like, it was that moment.
What do you mean? We went to the same college.
No, but like, it was like that. Like, we can't make memories anymore.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah,
in
yeah,
this
yeah.
school, like, it was like that.
Yeah.
That's how I saw it. Or like maybe even just a friend leaving, like, to,
No,
like,
it's
off
definitely like one
island.
of those. It's one of
Like,
those close a
yeah.
chapter in your life and then open a new book. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like, I'm glad it happened, but I'm also sad that we're moving on, kind of thing. So that was the whole like when that whole dog days are over or that whole ending scene was happening. I was just thinking like, damn, this is a high school like a high school end of the year or like a friend leaving to do better things kind of thing. I was like, damn, it was sad and happy. So yeah.
Yeah, and that was I mentioned it to him too. I was like, dude, Chris Pratt said the exact same thing in an interview. He was saying like it feels like it's senior year. Now that it's over, it's like we're happy that it's summer, but and then like but then we're not realizing it that it's still there's nothing to come back to type thing after summer. So yeah, it's really it's bittersweet, but it has to happen. Obviously, and it couldn't have been done better than it was in Volume 3. And I feel like we barely even touched up on any of this stuff. Like Rocket, we barely said anything about.
Damn, let's talk about
Like,
Rocket.
Do we need?
Yeah, because like for me, Rocket was the funny like character, right? Like, oh fuck, he's badass, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's like he's
the genius.
fucking raccoon.
He's smart.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's a genius. He's smart. Like that stuff never hit home for me until we saw his backstory, and until I realized, like, obviously there's something special about Rocket because he was the one that stood out when they were picking out of the litter in the beginning. He was the one that got picked, and then he figured stuff out that the high evolutionary couldn't even figure out. And that's what made me realize, like, what's special about him is he's a smart fucking dude, and there's probably something special about him that we're just not finding out yet. And I'm kind of sad that it's the last one of him. I don't know if he's ever going to be back, really. Some people have mentioned like that he might be the reason why he's so special is because he's a mutant. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go that direction. Would be cool. Would be cool.
I don't want it.
It would be cool. I mean, because it would explain some stuff. Like it would explain why he's special. But for me, like the thing is, like, just not knowing is kind of good enough. Like he's a special raccoon, and I thought that they did that really well. And I hit more with his character this time around, and I think it's due to the fact that we saw more of his backstory.
He's not a special raccoon. He's a guardian.
Yeah, and every time we see the four of them, I always felt like I kind of always clenched every time I see the four of them, where it was him, Teefs, Floor, and Lila. Yeah. I always clenched because I was like, "Fuck, this is so fucking sad, dude." I hated it. But,
really I think just to like, not that I'm like, let's speed through the backstory kind of thing, but like the way end where he accepted the truth that he is a raccoon. It was so good. Knowing him as a Marvel character, as Rocket Raccoon, like in video games and like stories, he like him finally saying like, I am Rocket Raccoon. I was like, whoa. I was like, fuck you. Like it sounded so right. Like, he just kept calling himself Rocket from 1 and 2 and like Infinity War and Endgame, but like when he finally said Rocket Raccoon, it was basically like when WandaVision, when Wanda accepted I am the Scarlet Witch. Like I was like, oh fuck, that's right. We never called her the Scarlet Witch until then, and we've never called Rocket Raccoon until that moment. So like hearing that, I was like, whoa, this is like crazy. Like it was an awakening moment for me for some reason. Like damn, like he's embracing the name now.
Yeah,
so, I like that part. And I think we're skipping over that. The best part is the hallway scene.
I know. I was gonna mention like
I was like that hallway scene and your whole Brooklyn BC Boy thing. Damn. The best
the Beastie Boys song.
Yeah, best fucking like hallway. Or okay, no, man. Take it back. There's a
lot
of good hallway scenes. But that's up there. It's up there.
It's a good. If it was barely a hallway for me, it was like a corridor.
Okay, corridor. Yeah.
It was the best corridor scene, whatever the fuck that means. But dude, it was really well done. I always like when they do like tracking one shot stuff for some reason. It's not even the most innovative thing anymore. I still enjoy it, especially when it's really well done. And in here, it was really well done.
It's comparable for me. It's comparable to the Avengers one, the first Avengers.
Right, and I think it's more for me, it's not even about like what we're seeing. It's just the choreography looks so seamless with that whole thing for me. Like I thought it was really
It's like a ballerina
well
act.
done.
You just watch it all
Mhm.
the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, and I liked it how it was more of a chemistry thing. You know, like from when the song started playing, you can see when Rocket turns and everyone starts turning, going where Rocket is going. That's when you know they're a team. Like, you know, like even Gamora's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why are we going back? Right?
Yeah.
Like she's
yeah,
like that. We needed her to like say like have that face. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it was just perfect how like yeah, we're a team, we're a family. Like wherever you go, I go kind of thing. And they're like through thick and thin, we're gonna stay together. And like that corridor scene like showed like, dude, we're a team and we're gonna like kill all these guys even though we're outnumbered kind of thing. I was like, damn, that's
Yeah.
a good scene, dude.
Yeah.
yep. Anything else? Any
I
last
don't know,
thoughts?
man.
I don't know, man. There's so much. I feel
So
like
far, it's out of all the like I was telling my family, like out of phase 4 and 5, this one is up there, or this is probably
Mm.
my favorite
it's the
because of
best.
the fresh air kind of feel, and you know, like it's back to like phase 1, 2, 3 days.
It's just good to talk about a Marvel movie being good again or something out of
yeah,
Marvel
Well,
being
Far
yeah,
From
good.
yeah.
Home was good.
No
Yeah,
Way
Far
Home.
From Home
So
was good. Or
the
No
other
Way Home.
thing,
No Way
the other,
Home was
yeah.
good.
The thing is,
Black Panther was good,
I don't know if
but
I
there's
count
something
No
about
Way
Guardians, you
Home.
know.
Yeah,
No, no, there's definitely something about Guardians that's kind of like no, even like when it initially came out, right? Like the first one,
yeah,
just had something special about it.
yeah.
Like compared to like all the, and maybe it's because it's like an entourage of a cast, and they've kind of always pushed it. Whereas like like in other movies, like they're like, oh, let's go take him, build a squad, blah blah blah, and just
Hmm.
adapt it to like the comic series. But here it's kind of like they're a unit, so it's
I
a
think
special series,
I
a
think it's
special
just how
series.
good James Gunn is, man. It's James Gunn, dude. And yeah, no, like obviously Black Panther was good, and we talked about it being good.
And
But
we
we also
dedicated an hour on Spider-Man. So
yeah no well I don't count Spider-Man because I think that's more of like a Sony thing, to be quite honest.
nah,
I don't
No, no, no,
really
no.
I don't really count that.
you're crazy. It's on Disney Plus now. Come on, if it's on Disney Plus,
Well, hey, Sony doesn't have a streaming platform. They could have gone anywhere, not
true.
Disney. They
I'm
could have
so
gone
glad they did
anybody.
though.
And well, yeah, I mean,
Disney has
it
too much
only
Like,
money.
thank
it only
you.
makes sense. It only makes sense. But the thing is, I remember I was saying like I think the last Marvel thing I enjoyed was probably Shang-Chi,
Yeah,
and
that I think you were saying that. Yeah.
and the fact that we're getting a good one again finally after how long, and then I think Flash, which is getting really good fucking reviews right
Yeah,
now.
I'm so excited.
I'm fucking so happy to be a fan again. And because like I
just,
said,
just being excited again.
yeah, all of us were so fucking tired. We were like, yeah, that was fine. It was okay. It's like we had nothing else to talk about anymore. That's why do you think we don't go out of our way to record anymore, people? It's because we were fucking bored. All right. No, I was kidding. I was just kidding.
Well, you
That's
guys
not the
There's a
did
lot of
say in the
other.
beginning you guys choose
I didn't
quality
say it. I
movies.
didn't say
No,
it.
you
I
say like,
didn't say it.
yeah,
No,
you
no,
said
I
it.
said that,
Like,
but I
I don't
didn't.
watch
the fact
bad
I'm not
movies.
using it
I
as a
don't
reason
watch
to not
bad.
record.
the fact that you skipped out like Shazam was out, you're like, you didn't even give a fuck, dude.
Yeah,
We were
because you don't want to watch bad movies, Kyle.
yeah,
I'm,
that
I'm,
that
It's
meant
like getting
we were in a
fine
bad
wine.
spot.
You want to taste the good wine. You don't want to taste some bad wine, you know?
nah.
Yeah, speaking of
No,
good
I'm just
ass wine,
saying that I didn't say that that's the reason why we're not recording
I mean, no,
or having bad takes on reviews.
no, I feel like partly it is though. There hasn't like I
Yeah.
said, I haven't been so as excited as I am
Yeah,
for
he literally got his
comic book
Regal
stuff,
Unlimited back.
dude. For comic book movies,
If you haven't heard, like he literally said, like, "Yo, I
Uh,
just got Regal Unlimited." I was like, "Why?" It's like, "Cause there's fucking good movies coming out."
there's finally good
no, but
stuff
honestly,
again.
those movie memberships, and if you're a movie goer, they're so worth it.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
they
it
are
is.
so worth it.
It
just go
is.
twice per month. You made your money back. But then like
Yeah.
obviously if you go, I could probably watch 10 in a month. I don't know if I will, but you could, and it'll be way worth the money. And you could you
No, and it's just kind of nice because I mean, this could be like another separate topic too, but like how they you know how like our movie going experience before was like, oh, we need to, wait 2 hours and kind of, get in line, get good seats. And then now it's like online reservation and you just like, pick your seat and you have to like wait to get in the
Mm-hmm.
queue to get the seats. So it's just adding to the experience of like the movie.
Yeah.
So definitely the whole membership thing is worth. So
Yeah, it's wait, I forgot what I was gonna mention something regarding Guardians. I don't remember anymore. Oh no. So speaking of like when I was watching Guardians in IMAX, I was watching like the Oppenheimer trailer came out,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh, so they're playing the Oppenheimer trailer again.
it was the
But then I
second one.
realized it was a new fucking trailer that I
Yeah.
have not seen
Mm.
in YouTube yet, because I think that one just released this week somehow. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, this is not something I've seen before. Josh doesn't show up in the beginning of the fucking trailer. I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah.
And then
Did you not see him at all before?
no, yeah, but he was like
Yeah.
towards the end of the last trailer.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
why is he in the beginning? This is new. I was like, oh shit, this is new. And like, fuck, that movie looks so good. And I can't fucking wait, dude. I cannot fucking wait. I think I don't know. It's coming out in July. It's not within the next month because I was like starting next Friday. It's like one movie after the next every fucking week. There's something coming out. So next week is Fast 10, and then fucking Little Mermaid. I think I don't know.
I'm just waiting for June 2.
What's June?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, see, Into the Spider-Verse, and then fucking Flash,
Yeah, the
Joyride
next
apparently
week,
was
yeah.
fucking good. Apparently, Elementals looks pretty all right. I was like, dude, we're
And that is why he's got his Regal Unlimited.
fucking
back.
Regal. No, yeah,
That's just to tie it back why we were talking about this. Is because
it's
he
good.
got So
All right.
yeah, I don't know what else
well.
you want to talk about Guardians, but that's about it. I feel like we did our best, but I know Jan, you might have something else to say when we end this. Is there anything else you would like to say?
I can't think of anything. It's
Just know that we're excited to watch movies. Don't expect us to be weekly, but
it's
if we are, then that's good news for you.
it's
But
the
if we're not,
it's
then
the,
fuck
it's the
it.
summer special. That's
Yeah.
the summer special movie bonanza, I guess.
well, I was
Bonanza.
talking more about comic book movies being good again. Really, been a while.
There's other
But
things to be excited about.
well, yeah, but it's as a fan of comic book movies. That's why I was saying. Once Aaron and you were saying like, "Hey, I don't care to watch Shazam, or it's whatever."
I watch Shazam.
Yeah, you watched Shazam, but you didn't line up or buy your ticket for the premiere.
He
for
watched it
Shazam
2 weeks
or
after
anything.
release.
You watched it like the weekend of maybe.
Let's see.
And I did the same.
When
fucking
did
thing.
it come out?
I don't know.
I watched it March 16. When is the release date of?
I know it didn't make
Shazam?
money.
It definitely didn't make money.
It did not make money. I know that.
Yeah, see, I watched it premiere. It came out March 17.
All right, so never mind. Aaron's still Aaron, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, yeah, like even I didn't even go out of my way to see that anymore. And yeah, I'm just excited. Flash looks fucking good. Holy shit, does Flash look good?
I don't care what anyone says about Ezra Miller. It's gonna be a good movie. It's gonna be a good Ezra Miller.
Don't
I'm
say
going in-
Ezra Miller movie. It's not an Ezra
I'm
Miller
going
movie.
for a Michael Keaton movie.
Well, I'm just going for a Flash movie.
I would hate it if they just played off of Michael Keaton's legacy for the Flash.
It is. I'm just kidding.
I would hate it.
No, but the thing is, he's back for a reason, right? I mean,
No, yeah.
he looks like he's having. I mean, I
He's
don't like the.
He looks like he's gonna get nuts.
Let's just
See,
wait.
I
Let's
don't-
just wait.
I don't like
Let's just
that.
wait.
I was like, what the fuck?
Let's
You
get
don't gotta-
nuts.
You don't gotta say that right now. Like fucking shit. Dude.
Let's
I
wait
can
until
see
it
it,
comes
man.
out.
Did you see that eyes when he like does like
You want to get nuts?
like when
Dude.
that one scene in the trailer where he's like fucking like turning on the something, like his eyes look big. I was like, damn, he's getting nuts right now. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, which one?
Like in the trailer, in the Flash trailer, I think
Oh,
he's like
yeah,
turning
yeah,
on
yeah.
something. He looks like he's,
And he's like
getting
looking at the
nuts.
screen.
Yeah, like he's getting nuts, man.
You want to get nuts? I can't believe that's like out of the lines from Batman, the original Batman. The thing that people quote more is like, It's not like any iconic Batman quote. It's fucking.
It's
You
the
want to
one
get
that's
nuts?
it's the one that's
Come on,
like
it's
off
the way how
character.
he says it.
It's
You
the
wanna
one
get
that's off
nuts?
character from Batman.
Yeah,
Quoted. So
that's why it's so
Nuts.
funny. I should watch that again.
I need to watch it. I probably will.
Just so we're ready for just
For the
so
Flash.
we're ready for Flash. Yeah,
The Flash, yeah. Leading up
I'm
to
like,
it, I'll probably,
let's see if we still got it. If we can really go back to being that Batman.
I mean, he looks like he's kind of. He looks too happy as Batman right now, though. To be quite honest with you, he's smiling and shit. He's like, "Hey, you're strapped to your parachutes," and then he's like smiling and shit, falling out of the. I mean, whatever. I don't know what the movie's like, but hey, I'm just glad to see him back. It feels like it feels like a fever dream, to be honest, for Michael Keaton to be back as Batman. But we're getting him. We're getting Ben Affleck as Batman too. I mean, for
Well,
well,
probably
it's like
like
crazy.
one
they're
fucking scene.
playing they're playing like a more. I mean, Flash as a character, right? Like Flash has always been kind of like a very energetic, and then it's like you put the other heroes in, and they kind of just have to play with it, or like
Yeah.
play along with his chemistry.
Dude,
So you
can
get these
I-
little nodes.
Can we go off topic if you want to? Jan, you told me that it was funny because the last podcast or like 2 podcasts ago, like we were talking about like, oh, what are they gonna do with the Harry Potter series? Then like I think a week or 2 after they did something with the Harry Potter series.
I fucking told
Did you hear that? Like HBO,
Yeah.
they're doing like a
Doing
series.
Oh, the
show.
HBO one, yeah. I
See?
saw the
The
HBO
fucking
one.
HBO is listening to us, guys.
I don't know what to feel. Well,
Come on. like-
HBO, but it's gonna be HBO. Come on, like it's gonna be decent.
no. It's gonna be Max.
yeah,
It's
gonna be
literally
mad.
just like out of the things to take away from your fucking name, you take out HBO. You idiots! Like why?
Hey,
like-
man, they gave us Harry Potter. You asked for Harry Potter, they're giving us Harry Potter.
Okay, sorry.
Man.
I'm a little like it's just the thing on the fucking streaming service. Like out of all the things to take out of your name, you take out HBO. Because remember there was like HBO Now, HBO
Yeah, go.
HBO Max
Now
now,
it's
which is the
now
only
it's this
thing.
one. Yeah.
Now it's just fucking Max. Like, dude, HBO makes good shit. So, and I fucking love HBO. Why didn't you go with the HBO name?
Yeah,
Whatever.
why'd you make it blue? Why'd you make it match Disney Plus? Now I'm gonna get confused. If I'm going Disney Plus or
Like, oh,
I need to know it needs to say HBO.
You click on the Disney Plus, you're like, wait,
I love
Zack
the
Snyder's
black.
Justice League.
I love the black,
Yeah, the black and white.
logo on the, I don't know. Why I don't
Yeah.
know why they went blue with it.
They'll rebrand next year, depending. We'll see.
But yeah,
Fucking
like
hell.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to throw a tangent like that whole like Harry Potter. Like we were just talking about it, like and now
Yeah.
they're giving us Harry Potter. Like, are you
I
excited
don't know.
or
I don't
not?
know how to feel about it. I don't know. I'm kind of. I mean, to be fair, is Dumbledore?
You've read the
finally gonna
books. You've
I
read the book.
I read one book, dude. I read.
Oh, okay, but I hear they're gonna go deeper, so that's a good
That's what-
thing, right?
that's
For
what
like
they're
book
thinking.
readers.
But my concern is Dumbledore finally gonna say that you put your name in the Goblet of Fire
Oh,
calmly
nicely. Yeah.
instead of? No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
It's
Um,
gonna be like they're gonna play it out how they played Rings of Power. They're
Fuck
gonna
no.
But did you
they're-
like
they're
Rings
gonna-
of Power?
No, but
Huh?
the thing is, Rings of
No,
Power
like, in
is a
terms of
different
pace?
story, though.
No, well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
In terms of
but
pace? Oh, that's what you're saying.
I just feel like if they really want to milk an audience and kind of like the diehard ones, they're gonna build it up appropriately. And if it's gonna take a while, then we'll see. I mean, I know Lord of Rings of Power didn't really get like that much praise.
Yeah, because it's too
But-
slow.
No, yeah, exactly. I know. I
It took
understand
too
that.
long.
It
Yeah,
did. I know. So
There's a difference, man.
it's
No, but-
for yeah, it's definitely a difference. I mean, but like with the Harry Potter world in general, like there's so much. So,
No, but the thing is, this is the actual books that they're doing. They're not doing a prequel. They're not doing any other off-world,
this?
else-world story. It's the
Mhm.
Harry Potter stories that they're adapting.
It's a
So-
rebootish.
we'll see.
They're- Yeah,
It's
I
like a
don't-
reboot. Yeah, I guess it's basically a reboot. In a
it is a
sense.
reboot. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
no more Daniel Radcliffe. It's gonna be fucking weird a little bit.
Yeah.
When
For
I-
us. For us.
It's gonna be weird, 'cause-
millennials.
Because I was
We're gonna be
saying,
like, what the hell is this?
I was saying, continue the original stuff. I didn't say redo the original stuff. All right, but
So they
they
kind
are.
of listen. They kind of listen.
All right, who's your star cast?
No,
Fucking
they're
Timothy
gonna go
Chalamet. No,
young.
I'm just kidding.
They're going young.
They're going young. They're going
They're
young.
going too young.
Oh, that. I mean, I'm on board with it. I'm not
No.
against it.
No, I don't want Timothy Chalamet stuff.
No.
No,
Hello, dude.
No, he's too
Radcliffe
old. He's
started when we were like this
10.
about the
No, I
same
know, I
age.
know.
He was like 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever. They're probably gonna get some unknown people. And
Yeah.
the thing that's weirdest, it's gonna look really tiny. For some reason, kids nowadays just look like really like
Teenager look.
I was like, what the fuck? Like when high schoolers were high schoolers back then, they looked like fucking 40-year-olds to me. Like when we were
Oh.
kids. But now they're gonna look like really baby face. It's gonna be kind of crazy and weird for me to watch Harry Potter.
you're just old.
I guess we'll
I
see,
think I'm just
man.
old, but no, I don't know. I mean, it's HBO, like you said. HBO always puts out good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any bad HBO stuff. Does anybody know?
Yeah. Oh no, he's just letting us
Oh,
know
okay.
that he doesn't want bad HBO stuff.
No, is there any bad
oh.
HBO stuff? I don't know. That's the
I
thing.
don't, I feel like I haven't watched.
I
any
haven't
bad one.
seen a bad HBO show.
'Cause
Like
apparently
what you guys watched?
Succession's
What
really good.
White Lotus? Like I don't know.
I haven't-
I still want to watch. Well, I know. What's that? Elizabeth Olsen just came out that Love and whatever one.
I want to watch that too.
I want to watch that one and the one with freaking what's her name? The Sweeney whatever girl, the one from Euphoria. I know her shit is coming out too.
What?
I forgot what Severity or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I need to watch that, huh? Euphoria. Do I need to watch it?
Yeah.
You
It's
you
called-
have to. It's one of the.
Oh shoot, it's a movie she made. It's called Reality. I don't know. I might be butchering it.
You know, all this stuff. If the strike's still going on, we're not gonna get shit for a while,
Mm.
right?
What strike? Sorry.
The writer's
wa-
strike.
the writer's strike.
Okay, yeah, okay. I've heard of it, but didn't go into detail about it.
Yeah, so the writers. That's the reason why a lot of movies and TV shows
Are
are
on a halt.
not. They're pretty much on a halt and at a standstill because
Mm.
writers are on strike. Like even James Gunn, who's writing Superman, is like in solidarity with the Writers Guild. I'm not gonna keep writing Superman right now or whatever. So they're on a strike, and the last time this happened was 2007, I think,
Mm.
and a lot of
Why-
movies
why?
suffered.
Are they
for
not
that.
getting paid or something or what?
I think they're trying to something
Increase
about
pay,
it's like more fair treatment for writers or
something
whatever,
like that. Okay,
something like that. So
makes sense. Makes sense.
that was the last time was 2007, and a lot of movies suffered. I know Quantum of Solace suffered for that. Transformers 2, which I know you probably liked, that one suffered a little bit.
Damn, speaking of Transformers, fuck yeah.
There's a lot of that's coming out soon. No, but there's a lot. Like even like dude, like Iron Man. I don't know if you know this. Aaron probably does. Iron Man, the first movie, they didn't have a script. I think.
Really?
Like they were. I think something about like they were kind of like just going with the flow or something. I don't remember something like that, dude.
I don't remember that, but I think like watching the Blu-rays, like special
Like you-
features, they
you
kind of
vaguely
talked about
remember.
it. Yeah, like they said, like we're just gonna fucking do a fun movie, something
fact that
like
it
along
worked-
the lines. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. But yeah, we got that going on. So Severance is kind of on a halt, which I'm fucking waiting for. Like I'm still waiting for the goddamn conclusion of that. I want to see season 2. Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on Apple TV.
Y'all watch
stuff.
Beef?
Hell yeah! You watch
Okay,
Beef?
cool.
Beef
No,
was
not,
good.
not yet.
The
Ah,
A24 stuff.
yeah.
I need to.
I'm on 7, so
Oh, you're not done.
not yet.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Maybe I'll start it today. We'll see.
You should start it. You should start.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to watch though. I finished watching Tulsa King just recently. That one's pretty good. It's the one with Stallone. I think I missed Stallone, man.
Any of you
It's
guys
been a
watch
while.
Dave?
Yeah, I'm watching Dave, but I need to catch up.
Dave's so good.
Yeah, I love Dave. Like the
yeah, I
first
love
2
Dave.
seasons were good,
Yeah.
but like Jan said, there's too much to watch, so it's hard to get on the same
be
page with
selective.
everyone. Like
Yeah.
it's based off of interests, There's some
Yeah.
shows I watch. There's some shows I don't watch.
Yeah, like
But I'll
Breaking
try my
Bad.
best. Yeah. Going back
He's
to what we're no, literally going
No,
back
no.
to close
Hey,
it out.
hey.
Yeah,
So wait,
like
when's the official start? Because it was a summer agreement, right?
yeah,
When
so
when
like
does
You
it?
just to
When
mentioned
does
bring
it
it back
earlier.
to close it out is like
He's
Yeah.
coming
I
to
am
fucking finish this
I'm
thing.
gonna try and
Finally.
start just because even though there is a lot of shows, there's nothing that's like even though there's a lot of shows to watch, there's nothing that's like appealing yet to me. Like I will eventually get to it, like most of us will. But since you guys keep talking about Breaking Bad, or not, or I guess like yeah, it's good. So I was like, okay, I'm down
I
to
can
watch a
vouch.
good show.
I just don't want to like shove it down your throat.
Oh no. Like,
I want to shove it down your throat. I'll fucking jam it in there. I mean, I don't want to oversell it. I kind of am.
you
I
already
think
you
you
already
have to-
oversold it, man, bro.
You have
so
to watch
like
RRR now.
I'm
You have to watch
expecting it.
RRR.
I tried starting that. I don't remember. I don't know why I stopped.
How did you?
RR is really good though.
Yeah,
I
RR
think
is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
RRR is great.
Just sit down,
You
man.
sit down and
put your
enjoy the
feet
movie.
up, enjoy for a good 3 hours.
Yeah.
You're
It's a
good.
good 3 hour
That's
ride.
the thing that's getting me. It's fucking 3. I was like, fuck, I don't have 3 hours.
No,
Come
it's
on,
fine.
man.
But then
it won an
There's
Oscar.
acts. There's acts. You can pause during the acts.
All right, maybe I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, once you see the second R, take your first pee break.
I mean, it only took me 1 year to watch Unbearable Massive Weight of Talent.
Yeah. So
List. I don't remember the title.
okay.
So I'll get to it. I know there's a lot
We'll
more.
always get to it, you know.
Yeah, because I need to watch Servant. The last season of Servant came out.
Yeah.
That one looks.
I still
fine.
need to watch that one too. That's why I said don't get me started on Apple TV. But to close it out, yes, we will be watching a lot of stuff. But again, don't expect us to watch all of it, or don't expect us to watch all of it as well as do weekly whatever. If we pop up, we pop up. You know, if Spit Talk pops up, we pop up. Okay.
Sorry.
So with that said, thank you for listening to the Spit Talk podcast. Catch us on our next episode, wherever that may be. Follow us on socials at the Spit Talk Podcast or Spit Talk Podcasts. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. For more updates, follow us on our Discord. Once again, we are Aaron, Jan, and Kyle. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Last time.
Oh shit.